Good morning, I'm about to leave for work. This week I wanted to do a what I eat in a week video. I have approximately 5 minutes to pack my lunch. And you know, I could have cooked last night because last night was my off day, but I didn't do that. I think we're gonna have a great Balkan lunch today. But I look so wretched. Okay. Because it's a large piece of bread. I'm not gonna put anything but the meat inside of it right now because I don't want to get soggy. Got one paste. Put a little paper towel here for my moist items. We're gonna go with some turkey meat because protein. Cat is here ready for some. This pepper, I don't know what it was, but I used it on my bread yesterday because I literally had the exact same thing yesterday. But it's like a mix between a sweet pepper and a jalapeno, so it was like perfect amount of spice. But then I also just have a jalapeno, so I'm gonna wash this. This is so Balkan breakfast of me. Put it here, my paper towel. And then we have 2 Roma tomatoes. I'm just gonna throw an egg. And these, I actually did make ahead of time. Every time I go to the grocery store, I'm like, I need to get more eggs, and then I forget. It's just gonna sit right on top. There's my Balkan lunch. It's gonna be great, actually. Oh wait, I need to add salt. Just put it on the egg. That literally would have been so tragic. Over salt the inside of this. Oh Lord, I have to leave. Okay. There's an egg, this piece of trash. Ah! I'll see you after work. I will have to cook, but this is what I'll be eating for lunch / breakfast. Okay, I'm home, just showered. I am watching Emily in Paris again because I'm waiting for the new season to come out. Also, I'm waiting for the new season on Wednesday to come out. And Ginny and Georgia. What happened to all these shows? 2 years and I'm still not seeing the new season. Update my lunch. I only ate half of my bread, like one of the sandwiches, because I cut it in half. I was slammed, so I just didn't really have much time to eat. And I didn't really have much of an appetite today. I was really stressed about like finding an accountant to do my taxes. But tonight, I'm gonna cook some ground beef. I bought so much ground beef. It's more so like I have stuff prepped for like the rest of the week and I can just throw things together. I think one of the dishes is gonna be ground beef with corn and rice. And then the other one is gonna be like just some easy burritos. Too hungry to wait to make the dinner, so now I'm just gonna meal prep and then I'm gonna eat this these dumplings. I'm a very simple girl. I just want my little dumplings. This is what happens when you work. There's no way for you to go to work, come home, have a clean house, and cook dinner every single night.
Why would I bow out?
Okay, half of this is gonna go in the freezer for pasta the following week, and half of it's gonna stay in the fridge for my random little meals. And right now I'm gonna put in this massive jug of crushed tomatoes. No, it got on my robe. Here, okay, you see the warmth of this? I finally got my IKEA ball lamp. Vibes are so good, and that's not the brightest it can be. I didn't want it to be too bright because it's kind of, you know, nighttime right now. But I did put my Philips Hue light bulb in it, and oh my god, life-changing. I literally was like, wait, this is what I've been trying to achieve with my regular ass light bulbs that just are white. Like, no, you need a Philips Hue. You can even see from here, that nice pink glow. There's my little ad for Philips. Please sponsor me because I'm going to be buying so many of them. I have some bok choy that needs to be made, so I'm going to pack this for lunch tomorrow. This umami flavoring for funsies. Dude, I go through jars of kimchi like no other. It's insane. I can't wait till I go to Korea. Not that it's booked or anything, but it's like, it's on my bucket list and I just can't wait.
Every time I go to open the oven, he screams that I'm gonna flatten his precious molecular souffle.
Oh, all I do is sleep. A cupboard won't do.
Oh, Sylvie, we have a new client coming in today.
I know.
I'm going in for seconds, but I'm sure you're bored of watching me eat, so I will say goodnight for now. See you tomorrow. As you can tell, they feed me at work. Not the company, it's just my assistants always bring food and they always share with me or like try to feed me. So for lunch, I had what I packed and I had pasta, shrimp Alfredo pasta, and I had some In-N-Out animal style fries. I'm just gonna make myself a nice little cheese bagel situation because that's what I'm craving. This looks like the saddest bagel ever. I don't know if you need to. I think you're just giving me the rates.
Yeah, but you can ask. Huh? What's that? You follow it because you created.
Yeah, but they're just very much by the law, you know? I have to go to the bank and open a...
Good morning. Today I have to wake up early today to make my lunch because I just didn't want to do it last night. But it's okay because the meat's already made for my burrito and I just need to assemble pretty much. And I think I'm gonna make one for my coworker because she always brings me food, so. I legit have no clue where my tripod went, so I'm so sorry that you've been seeing the weirdest angles in this vlog. Meow, cuties. Okay, you want the lid? Okay. If you watched my last video, you know what this is from, but it's onions, cilantro, and bird's eye chilies. It's kind of Asian because it's in fish sauce, but I'm not gonna put the fish sauce, so it'll just be a little bit of a salsa. Fun fact, I actually used to work at Chipotle, but I never worked the burrito making line, so I never got practice at this. I didn't realize until I got into dental school how many people just didn't have jobs. This one's for my coworker, and if she doesn't eat it, it will be for my dinner. Cubes loves to sit by me when I'm making food because then he just eats everything that falls to the ground. I'm gonna feed Cuber and get ready for work. This looks delicious. I had a lot for lunch, but because I didn't eat bulldog all week, I feel like I deserve a little bulldog. Also, those burritos were so good. I'm gonna be eating them tomorrow, definitely. And I do have some other things I need to cook, so I will be making that. Ugh, is that a pimple forming? My face is like breaking out from the mask. But anyway, let's make some bulldog. This is what I live for.
Anything you are thinking, I want to hear.
I've seen Solatano, felt it. Maybe Sylvie was right.
Melanie.
Ok, prendiamo la sedia per la signora, le vespe erano in ritardo, mi raccomando.
Side note, I am so happy that it is Friday. I simply don't know how I'm supposed to be keeping this job until I find a practice slash have enough money to buy practice. Like, I would have to be here, or I would just have to be working for someone for like years to get the not experience, but well, yeah, also the experience, because people who work in like private practice aren't gonna hire me right now, and I want my practice to be a private practice. Like, I'm not gonna be doing like Denical or anything. Yeah, I'm just basically not fancy enough, and I don't know how to be fancy, so I can't just buy a practice that is fancy and just figure it out. Well, I guess I could, but basically my point is I'm sick of working for people. I'm sick of working for a corporate, and I do hell work. Like, I'm doing so much work. It's just that with Medicaid you get paid so little that I get paid so little, even though I'm busting out so much treatment. I don't recommend any of you go into dentistry if you're younger. I would agree the work is pretty cool, it's pretty fun, very interesting, but it's a terrible, actually, work-life balance. I feel like that's what was drawing a lot of people in. That's what drew me in, because they were like, yeah, you're like a doctor, you can make a lot of money, but you still have a 9 to 5. No, you don't get paid time off. If you don't work, you don't make money. That's how that goes. And then when you have your own company, if you want to buy your own practice, if you don't work, you literally don't make money. There's no benefits. You have to pay for everything yourself unless you work for a corporate, but that kind of ruins your soul. Like, that's what's ruining my soul right now. I don't even get benefits. I'm not with one of the big corporates. Honestly, why don't I just go to a big corporate? Oh, it was because the starting salary was so low. And I was like, no, I'd rather take my chances elsewhere. I think it's time to leave, cubies. What do you think? He's like, yeah, mama, stay home with me. Good morning. I had big plans to do things and go to the gym, but you know, I don't think I'm doing that. I just want to eat my burrito. Oh, someone's calling me. Oh, Jackie's calling me.
Really hurt, but I'm kind of trying to get. No, like it was fine because you looked like.
Yeah, we need to do that soon. Now. Okay, today we're gonna make some gnocchi beef rolls. Thank God these are still good. They've been in my fridge for a little while. Kailan. Guys, I'm so serious. I feel like I should quit my job. It's just hard being a dentist and a new grad, especially when you're confident in your skills, because then it's just more agitating. If I wasn't confident in my skills, I'd be like, okay, yeah, this is the best I can get right now. But I am confident in my skills, so I'm just like, I should be getting more. It's just that nobody trusts me because on paper, I don't have that much experience, but I'm like, okay, but I'm good. It's literally mind-numbing. Like, I feel like I'm not being mentally challenged. I need a mentor. I need to work with another dentist that can teach me like new methods or like implants or something. If I'm not mentally challenged, I literally would rather just not be there. I quit one of my jobs early on because it was so easy. I was getting paid to literally sit there and do nothing. But and you know, I didn't really know this about myself until recently. I thought like I could just like sit around and do nothing, to be honest, if I was getting paid. Turns out I can't. See, I didn't time this right because my rice still has 22 minutes. And that thing is done because it takes like 10 minutes. Should I put it in before I start chopping things? The rice is done, but I had this idea to add some bone broth to my beef rolls. Just for added protein and also because I kind of want soup. Bone broth, I literally live and die for bone broth. I will say this isn't my favorite though. My favorite one is from Trader Joe's. Like that one's just so clean. Love that one. Yeah, she's bubbling. I feel like I'm gonna need hot sauce in this. Let me just put some syrup in. My sauce area of my fridge is literally just hot sauce. And I was like, what if I tried the Roscoe's chicken and waffles on this? I think that might be good.
What's in there?
This might be fire.
It's a hand.
Next to have less than $8,000. I've never seen someone buy two mice. Say something. Some of these shoes aren't even the size.
Look, Jess, you don't want to talk to
I need a spoon. It's actually delicious. I didn't even show you guys.
It's not really the same thing, but
Babe,
Can you
it's just
say
a
that?
paper bag
Don't
with
spill, don't spill, don't
fancier
spill.
walls. That's
Delicious.
all. I don't feel like dealing with it.
it looks like a lot of bills.
This vegetable is actually so perfect with this. I should put more.
How can I be a better person? Oh. Well, you seem awfully concerned with yourself. Oh, no. Whoa. Are you choking? You're choking.
Good morning, happy Sunday. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna eat the same exact thing I ate yesterday because I have all these leftovers and I need to eat it. That's the one thing about living alone. I always have too much food whenever I cook. If you've been following my TikTok, I did try to bake my sourdough starter and knowing that it wasn't ready, but I still did it, and let's just say she's not doing much. Regardless, I'm gonna bake it right now anyway because I don't know, I just want to. Maybe I'll add some baking powder or something. Do I add Greek yogurt and make Greek yogurt bagels? Honestly, it kind of looks like the gluten has developed well. I don't know what that means for the rise though. Also, quick question. How long do you wear your home clothes for before you're like, I have to wash this? Because technically, I don't do anything with my home clothes. I literally just sit around. So I'm just like, maybe 3 to 5 days is fine. Literally come home after work, put that on, put my clothes on and just like sit, and then I go to bed. I just don't think it's sustainable for me to be putting new clothes on that often. Like, I only have that much space in my portable washer. I feel like it shouldn't be this hard to get the thing out of bed. Let's see what happens. I should have showed you this before I mixed it all together, but here it is in the daylight. I was just thinking about something. It's been so hard for me to post and everything and like film and stuff because I realized I've gone through a lot of trauma in the past few years. Like dental school was traumatic my 3rd year, and then 4th year I basically stopped posting. I just couldn't get myself to do it, and like I didn't really understand why I couldn't get myself to do it because it's not like I was doing anything. I was just kind of laying doing nothing. But the whole moving situation, like now I have time, I'm like don't have school, I just literally go to work and then I have my weekends to literally do whatever I want, and I'm still not filming. And I realized it was because it takes a long time to recover from something traumatic, and I didn't realize that. So I just wanted to say that in case you were like, why am I doing nothing? Like, why am I being so lazy? You're not being lazy, you're just recovering. Your body is like, so much energy has been sucked out of it. Your body just needs some time to get back to like normal. Hopefully that gives you a bit of levity in the dark times you're having. This is so good, you have to try it. But also on that same vein, I just feel like I should move out of America because the culture, the work culture here is crazy. I think about it all the time. I think about my ex working all the time, and he's so happy, like stupid hours, extremely hard. Like he's also a dentist, but he deals with like screaming kids the entire day, and he sees like, I don't know, a ton of patients. And now I'm kind of in the same place where like I'm seeing like 40 patients a day. At least they're not children, and my hours are shorter than his, but I'm unhappy. And I'm just like, there's a lot of people who live in America who are just like happy being a workhorse. I think it's just because like that's our work culture, and I feel like it's not right. I'm just like, am I being lazy or something? It makes me feel bad because I'm just like, I don't want to work like this, but I just don't think that's normal, and it shouldn't be acceptable either. But that's just how it is in America. And it's the same thing with social media too, which I feel like is a very American thing, where like if you stop, you lose all of your support, all of your following, engagement, or whatever. So it's like you can never stop, and I'm like, when do you have time to live? Is it because I'm not passionate about anything? Like, I was watching a chef movie yesterday, and you know how like these high-class Michelin star chefs like literally would die for their work, like they work in horrible, toxic conditions for all their lives until they become like the head chef or whatever, and they're basically just insane, but they love what they do. So they were like, I loved it, like it was terrible, but I loved it. And I'm like, if it was terrible, I would leave. But I think that's just because like I don't have like a passion like that, where even though it's work and it's horrible, I would love it. But then I'm like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to put up with horribleness just because I love it. Like you would never say that about a relationship. You would never be like, yeah, like it's super toxic and it makes me like exhausted and I just get berated every day, 24-hour basically thing, but I love it, so it's fine. Like, because I love that person, I'll put up with it. Like you would never say that, and you would never allow that your friend to ever accept that type of treatment. So then I'm like, why are people accepting this kind of treatment? Maybe it's different because it's work and it's like what you're doing for life. To me, it just doesn't make sense. Somebody debate with me on this. I'm not finishing all that rice. There was too much food. I'll tell you one thing, it definitely did not rise, and it definitely looks crusty. Honestly, it sounds great. Oh, it's not bad. Kind of dense. And yeah, just bread. Thank you for watching my what I eat in a week. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too ugly. Like it really was the realest of the real. Right after work, how I look like. Right before work, what I look like. I guess this also gives you a little peek into my day-to-day. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, my little chicken.